That was the sound of Donald Trump yesterday opening the New York Stock Exchange, and it's also representative of the 5-alarm fire meltdown that he has started in the hearts and minds of libloons who can't wrap their heads around the fact that Time magazine has made him Person of the Year.
Let's get ready to rumble! You can't handle the truth.
Hi, I'm Pastor Marty. Welcome to the Afternoon Drive. Please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and once you are, smack the bell, click the word all. That will give you notification of my rants, my ravings, my undeniably flawless reasonings. Please like and share this video. That's the way that we get the word out that we're here. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to the Afternoon Drive. So Time magazine has selected Donald Trump as the Person of the Year. And of course, libloons can't understand why it didn't go to somebody worthy like Zelensky, who on the one hand is trying to play both sides of a fence. You know, he is telling Donald Trump that it is time for peace, yet he just took another $20 billion handout from Joe Biden, another one of Joe's little departing gifts, along with, cruise missiles that have been sent into Russia, and now Russia has returned fire. So, Joe is apparently trying to give the gift of World War III on his way out the door, and I don't understand why Congress hasn't stepped in and literally you're the, quote, lame duck president, and we can say lame-minded president, that, you know what, we got about 4 weeks here. You don't get to do these things. That Congress controls the purse strings, and whatever discretionary whatever that Biden pulled this $20 billion out of to send over to Ukraine, just say, no, it isn't happening, it isn't coming. And let the new incoming president set the tone, the agenda, the strategy for moving forward. But I digress. Time gave it to Donald Trump. And Don Lemonhead, formerly of CNN and now from his kitchen table, doesn't understand.
Now you think about what encompasses Person of the Year. Just because you are elected President of the United States does not mean that you should be Person of the Year. What Time magazine, what are you doing?
Gee, Don, who should it be? I noticed you didn't have any suggestions, nor could you actually define what the criteria for Person of the Year is. He shouldn't get it just for being elected president. Gee, that's funny. Right after Barack Obama became president, he was given the Nobel Peace Prize. Understand, he had literally just been elected, just taken the oath of office and inaugurated when he was bestowed that honor, that just his mere presence and election and being the president was going to cause peace to break out across the planet. And so he was given the Nobel Peace Prize. He hadn't done a thing yet. And you know what? It's probably a good thing they gave it to him then, because there was no peace under Barack Obama. In fact, he led more attacks and drone strikes than George W. Bush or Dick Cheney. Let that sink in. So there was no peace that broke out under Barack Obama. There was peace under Donald Trump's first term as president. There was an incredible peace accord between Israel and Arab states that happened under Donald Trump. I don't remember Donald Trump getting a Nobel Peace Prize. No, all I remember is that the Democrats, the lying legacy corporate corrupt mainstream media, the alphabet spy agencies, which are supposed to be, focused on foreign entities trying to do bad things to the United States, decided to focus all their attention on Donald Trump and Donald Trump supporters, and Rhino Republicans doing everything they could to hobble the Trump administration well into the first 3 years that he was in office. That's what I recall. But now, let me help you out here, Don. Here is a man who was shot 2 attempted assassinations, and now we're finding out that the guy at the golf course, the Secret Service officer who opened fire on him, was literally 5 feet. That's 5 feet away from him and missed 6 times. Is it the Keystone Cops in the Secret Service right now, or did he miss on purpose? And it was only because of a conscientious citizen who saw him, was able to describe him in the vehicle, that law enforcement was able to apprehend him. Was he shot at and missed on purpose? Because you got to wonder, how did the guy ever get that close to Donald Trump to begin with? Am I insinuating inside job? I don't know, because many of us who said for 3 years that the January 6th insurrection was actually a psyop, and that the FBI was involved and had people dressed as Trump supporters in the crowd stirring things up, and they were the ones that actually breached and went in and were already inside. And we were told that it was conspiracy nuttism, and now a report comes out yesterday that gets very little mainstream media attention, that it is now confirmed that there were at least 26 Alphabet Agency operatives in the crowd that day. And I guarantee you, if 26 is what they're admitting to, you just might as well times that 100. So the man survives 2 assassination attempts, faced down multiple indictments, and the country voted for him overwhelmingly. Not just an electoral landslide, but he won the popular vote. That's why he's Person of the Year, Don. And this so-called that he's a threat to democracy. Chief, and tell me, why does Joe Biden welcome him back into the White House with open arms and a big warm smile and a hug and a handshake, and said, quote, "Good to have you back"? Donald Trump, who works for and champions the middle class. The deal maker. That's who Donald Trump is. And Time Magazine, though I don't think that they are in love with nor a Trump supporter, acknowledges the fact that what he's done is pretty monumental. And the American people have spoken. Now I'm just waiting for Don Lemonhead or Van Jones or one of them to come up with the comparison of someone else that Time Magazine made Person of the Year back in the 1930s. Think Trump, Madison Square Garden, and who else they tried to say had a rally at Madison Square Garden. Yeah, the libloons continue to remain out of touch, and as long as they are this far out of touch, they are going to remain out of power, because it wasn't just Donald Trump that was elected on November the 5th. We saw a seismic, almost immediate shift on the whole concept of wokeism and cancel culture. And sorry, Caitlin Clark, you are way late to that party, and that's why you're getting the backlash you are for your stupid comments. You are elevating and lifting the WNBA, and all you've done now is push them back into obscurity, and again, no one will watch because you somehow misread the room and thought you had to apologize for your race and somehow say that the reason people haven't been watching the WNBA is because of you've arrived and you bring privilege. Okay. Way to get it wrong. And now you don't understand why, after all this love and support people have given you, you're getting backlash. Well, apparently, I'm going to use a statement to you that was directed at a liberal a liberal NBA player. Caitlin, shut up and dribble.